I've been joking for a really long time that I wanted to quit my job and become an influencer because I'm over the 9 to 5 life, but I also have no other real talent. So I decided this is really the only route for me. And I think now I officially can. I've been joking for.
That's so sad. Gentlemen, nice to have you join me in my office. On my desk today is a new report for us to examine. So, grab yourself a cup of coffee, and let's not waste any time. Let's get right into the topic at hand today. Gentlemen, the topic is I can't cook. Modern day women are not the prize. Wow, look at that amazing paycheck. This girl has 10k followers on TikTok and makes a measly $3 from the creator fund, whatever the hell that is. Is sharing all this in-depth information about yourself really worth $3 when somebody basically can completely overlook you from the things that you share online? Man, I just don't see it. Either way, you'll understand how much of a shit show this one is as I go through the topic at hand and this one. But first, like always, this creator was brought to my attention by the Discord member Cray, who keeps on pulling up some great ones. You know, half of me is like, oh hey, good job, you found some great content here, and part of me is like, oh man, I really hope you're not using TikTok religiously and seeing stuff like this. Like, I should probably ask who keeps on providing you the source of these videos. So hey, props to you again. So I guess this is a double community episode. Either way, I'm fine with it. She is so bad. Let me pull up the next clip.
A couple days ago, I actually had the urge to re-download a dating app again, but every time that I re-download a dating app, the second I start filling out my profile or match with like 1 or 2 people, I am immediately over it, so that I end up deleting the app and deleting my entire profile until I get this random urge that maybe I'm ready to start dating again. But then my friend was...
Okay, yeah. So hey, here's the thing. You'd actually probably have some success, surprisingly. I know. Please back up from the camera. Your face is just way too close to the camera at all times. Not fun to look at. I have to do her dirty like that. But literally, you'd have success if you didn't throw it away like a perfume that you've used once or twice. You have to stay on dating apps for a while to really get it. I'm sure that her inbox is filling up with like 50 to 100 people every day or other day. But hey, you know, if you spent some more time on it, you'd actually probably have some success and stop whining on TikTok about it. What else you got?
telling me about her Hinge date and how he invited her over for a date, but he bought all the ingredients for them to cook, but since he still had work, he bought the ingredients so that she could cook for them. And honestly, I don't even know if I could handle that, even if it was a joke, so maybe I'm just not ready to date after all.
Yeah. Yeah, having being able to cook is a very basic skill that anybody over the age of 20 should be able to do. Definitely something that you want to learn in college or university to the younger folk that are here watching this. But my god, man, if this gives you anxiety to the point where you're just like, oh nope, I don't want to do this because I don't want to be saddled with this task, then you really need to spend a little bit more on your therapist. It seems like things are not going well. Yikes, man. But no, I've done something like this before, although it was both of us cooking together. It's actually a great date idea, especially if you're good at cooking. Like, that's the thing that I need to emphasize. You don't want her carrying you like you're failing in League of Legends here, gents, but fun date idea if you actually can hold your own in the kitchen. But fun date idea. Shame you're never going to actually experience this because of your inability of cooking. Oh, man. You hate to see it. It's really no surprise that people aren't dating in this climate if this is exactly what you have to look forward to. Hey, her loss. And I get this was just an example and not something that she ended up doing, but your loss. Anyways, we talked about her poor mental health before. Let's see what happens when she decides to visit her parents. Let's turn the volume up a little bit. Sorry, I've been quiet.
Whenever I visit my parents, I've learned that I can only visit for 2 days. Anything past the 2 day mark, my mental health starts drastically deteriorating and I'm mentally reliving the worst years of my life. And today we are approaching the
Holy
third.
hell, hold on, stop. If seeing your parents for a weekend makes you feel that incredibly anxious, you should just not be seeing them. You should really be spending your time talking to somebody about that, because like what's your experience with your friends like? It just really surprises me that girls like this can go on TikTok and share every little intimate detail about their life, but they can't handle people that they've spent their entirety of their life with for 3 days. Jesus. What else we got?
Day, and before 12 p.m. my mom has already asked about my ex-boyfriends, my job, and my dating life, which seems like very normal topics, except for the fact that you don't know my mom, and she likes to give very unsolicited, helpful advice, which included that I should be less bossy because boys don't like.
Yeah, it sounds like you don't talk to your parents at all, and you wouldn't have the awkward conversation with them like this if you had maintained a better relationship with your parents. Your parents just want the best for you, so this one's too funny.
Bossy girls, and the last guy that I had was really nice and I was too bossy for his liking, and that I should plan less because boys don't like it when I plan everything. But little does she know.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Your mom is coming in with some truth bombs here. Women do not like bossy. Men do not like bossy women, my apologies. I mean, gentlemen, you don't want somebody else in your life ruling over things. You're supposed to be the ruler. You're supposed to be the masculine. If a little brat is telling you what to do, you gotta leave women like that or get them back in line. Keep the frame strong. And yeah, don't let her do all the planning. That's your job. Take her input, but seriously, don't let somebody try to take over your dating life, as they're probably gonna grow uninterested and get bored. So last thing you want is for a relationship to fizzle out because anybody's bored. Ugh.
Oh, I have OCD, so I'm kind of hardwired to be a certified planner, and I didn't ask to be born this way, and she let that happen, so really fooled you there. And then she also asked when I was going to get a real job, not because I didn't have one or don't have one. I'm clocking into my 9 to 5 as we speak. It was because all of her friends' kids are pursuing their masters, and she thinks that I should also now pursue my masters because clearly that's what everyone else is doing. Whenever I visit my parents,
Yeah, looking over her TikToks, she doesn't really have... Sorry, gentlemen, still dealing with the coof here. Looking over her TikToks, just to save you guys the agonizing pain, doesn't really seem like she has a very serious job at all. She's remotely working from home, and she was saying that on her lunch break, she takes naps, and whether she clocks in again and finishes the day doesn't really matter. So yeah, I really don't blame her mom for being like, hey, you should get a better damn job. Something that you can be more serious about. Sure, it's good to take a nap if you're tired, but if you feel like you need a nap away the entirety of the day or afternoon and not do the work that you're set out to, even if you're working on project work at home for your remote job, that sounds like a bit of a problem, and if management's tracking your time, that could definitely be an issue. Work is definitely your purpose in life, so if you don't feel like it's purposeful or giving you ambition, then you should find something else to do with your time. Your time's valuable, and you know, you're watching me, so I appreciate your time, and I like to just keep things short and get to the freaking point. So anyways, speaking of time, yikes, I've been at it for a while. Not gonna show you the last clip, but either way, I think this is a fair summarization that modern day women are not the prize, especially when they have all of these problems. Visiting your parents should not give you a mental health crisis. It should be a time of loveliness and good feelings. If not, that's something that should seriously be discussed with the therapist, which this one needs to find a new shrink or pay them more, because it's clearly not working. Either way, fiends, it's been a pleasure presenting my findings to you today, and if you liked my content, help spread it throughout YouTube by liking the video and subscribing to my channel. Turn on the notification bells, I'll have new findings for you every single day. Do comment down below the video with your thoughts on this creator, and any thoughts of mine that resonated with you, or any topics of discussion in regards to this video. Don't forget to visit Taylor's channel today as well to catch up on his content. Until tomorrow, thank you for watching, and always do your due diligence.